don't even really speak your language. They're like, I watch you.
Yeah, I mean, like,
huge fan.
And they have like that senpai culture, like where if you're in the same lane as them and you're better than them, they look at that as a place of respect. Like, oh, I can actually learn from this person who's above me. I want to be a student of this game, so I'm gonna respect my elders in a way.
Absolutely.
And there's just so much love that comes out from that kind of culture. Shout out the Japanese Smash scene. Y'all are some goats.
And shout outs to Game 1 starting here on Town and City. So that's kind of like an MVD thing. I'm not sure what Juice may have striked here. But again, I personally wouldn't give Snake so much space. I mean, I use Nest, so I don't really care as long as it's not FD, because I could just absorb his nades or whatnot. But for Juice, someone who does not have projectiles and clearly just has to jump around in order to get in through this minefield, I don't know if all this space is too good.
Yeah, and it also allows for a lot of C4 setups. MVD knows exactly where to place him, and he knows his back throw percentages that he can get you with.
Right.
He can shark that Nikita from across the stage and edgeguard you very safely. There's a lot of reasons why, this Town and City is not the place you want to be when you're trying to get close quarters with this Snake. But thus, at this moment, it's not looking too bad from Juice. He's in a good position. He's dodging out on the biggest strikes, but he does have himself very close to kissing death's door.
Yeah, and you can see that MVD was just setting up his tent near the bike there. And there's the bike used as the anti-air, making sure that MVD doesn't land. And that's what we were missing when Zayul was playing, is we didn't see Zayul juggle. That's one thing that Snake is actually not good at all, is finding his landings. You have to juggle this character.
Yeah, the Cypher leaves him so open, and there's so many opportunities that you find yourself with. I think he just denied the kill there by getting exploded by his own grenade. That's actually massive brain.
Oh?
Sets up the
That's
RPG,
gonna do it,
but gets himself into the worst of situations by having that buffered up.
Yeah, MVD was going for the read of reads right there. And he committed to it too. Like, even when he saw that the forward smash wasn't going to hit, he was like, no, I committed to it. I'm just going to charge it until I die. Oh, the bite!
That boy hungry.
That's such a good option. MVD is managing to recover, though. He just air dodges back. Juice overextends, and he's taking a lot of damage for it. C4 going bye-bye, getting stretchered away, just like we saw happen to Gucci against Dakfo.
It's nothing like some clean Wario play when it comes out, and thus far, Juice doing a great job. Denies the bear with the buffer of the waft. Some great stuff there, dashing attack.
Wow.
To be able to get MVD back into the disadvantage, and almost gets the kill with that one, but great DI from MVD to keep himself alive.
Yeah, that shoulder check is violent, my man. I'm surprised. I mean, Snake is a hefty man. He's one of the heavyweights, so, I mean, he's not going to die from it again. Oh!
Sus.
Slow motion death. All right, I actually wasn't expecting that. I like that the mortar stopped Juice's combo from advancing any further right there, and Juice is actually at up tilt percent. You can see that MVD's looking for it. He's looking for the kill right now. He doesn't want Juice to get too ahead of him as far as percents go.
He's at up tilt percent, and he's up in stocks. I know that Ben is sitting in the audience right now cheering for Juice so hard, wanting to possibly take MVD out of this bracket so he don't have to see him in the winner's semis or the finals. But thus, it's so important for Juice to be able to keep pushing the way he has, and he's doing a good job. I mean, he's up still very slightly at that, but MVD definitely having to go into his bag of tricks and start thinking like, how am I going to mix up this kid and get this win?
Yeah, it's so close. And you can tell that Juice knows a thing or two about this matchup because he's not being overzealous on his approaches. He's playing patient when he has to. And then, of course, MVD, on the other hand, is just playing Snake. He's tossing out his nades, trying to get chip damage, trying to get control of the stage here. And Juice manages to find his way in. Oh, no!
Yo, that was so sick! Hit him with the forward throw. Or golly.
Was that intentional? Was that... Dude, Juice. Oh, he got peer pressured into saving the replay. But that was tight.
Not me saying golly on the cast. Juice got me out here talking like a
Mr. Rogers.
Like I'm in the 20s.
Yeah.
Jolly G Willigers or whatever they say, man. That boy going crazy.
Oh.
I've seen him do that before, kind of throwing the Snake into the grenade like that, but I have not seen the follow-up with the baby waft for the kill. That was some next level. Big big brain coming out.
No, because when he held him there for a moment at the end, I was like, why doesn't he just throw them? There are grenades right there. But the back throw, setting up into a waft, I feel like MVD may have DI'd that a little poorly. Maybe there was like it wasn't DI? Was that guaranteed? Oh, no. So you've been hit by that before? Oh, okay, he knows it. Damn. That's a setup. What the hell? Okay.
To a punchline about duct tape.
Yeah, I did not know that. Okay, that's insane. Okay. Well, now that I've noted that, that's something that I'm going to be on the lookout for from now on.
Yeah, you got to be on the lookout for a lot of these interactions because these guys will test all of the ones that they have together, 100%. They're really going into their tool belt to try to get themselves out of winner's quarters. And just think about that. We have this level of talent sitting in our winner's quarters right now.
Yeah.
And it's been the theme for all 4 of the matches in winner's quarters. Like, our roster really getting deep. The level of talent, so many people.
Oh my God. Dude, how did he know to just low profile and respond with an up tilt? That's pretty much the equivalent of a wake up Shoryu. Like, MVD is actually insane for that. He's also off to a beast of a start here, but he hasn't taken the first stock from Juice yet here on Small Battlefield. We'll see.
Wario can eat the mortar, correct?
Yeah.
It's super
think
dangerous,
he blows up. I know if he eats the grenade, he'll blow up. It's not worth it because you're putting a ton of in lag and get punished for it. I don't know if it happens with the mortar. I think it does, but don't quote me on that. I'm sure there's a reason why he's avoiding doing that to the mortar, though.
Yeah, no, I mean, with MVD on your case, you never want to just have your jaw wide open. Getting slack jaw.
Because that'll get broken real quick.
You know, every fighter will tell you, keep your chin down and bite on that, on that mouthpiece, because open jaw with a fist to your chin is over.
That's why Scream would be the worst fighter. That man's jaw is just to his Adam's apple, bro. But getting back into the game here, MVD is doing a great job extending this lead, you know. Juice, he's doing that thing. He's doing that thing that you do against Snake where you're not in the lead anymore and you just want to approach, and then you know, you're playing in an MVD's game. That's when you start getting hit by the grenades, and MVD follows up off of his grenades so well, even if it's with another grenade, which is what we just saw. Look at this. This is 47%, I believe, just from explosions, most of it from grenades. Juice is not counterplaying this map control at all.
I want to get MVD a controller that every time he presses a neutral B, it puts a counter up one in the center. So he can get, so I get an idea of how many times this guy pulls grenades in a match, because it is unparalleled. This man is like SK with the blaster. SK92 with the blaster.
I wish SK used blaster like that, bro. I swear SK has one of the best projectiles with Wolf in the game, but he uses it as a last resort.
Well,
he's like, I can't get into
his Fox back in the day on Melee. He used to be or Falco used to be known for just.
Falco lasers are crazy. Big shout outs to SK92. That's the waft out of the bag. That is one less resource that we have for a clutch factor here. I hate to say it, but it looks like MVD has this one in the bag.
Yeah, one game he will need for sure to start to mount his path to victory. He has to get 2 of them, though, and if I know Juice, he's not going to make it easy. Even just this last stock here.
Hold on.
Making it so difficult. Corkscrew, interesting option there. Thought he might go for something to contest that ledge.
Air. No, he had so much time to drop down there and like kill him, but he ends up going for a corkscrew, which not only missed, but it cost him stage control as well. So not necessarily me agreeing with that, but you know, I don't necessarily know what's going through Juice's head. Maybe a preparation for game 3.
And definitely MVD's back air is going through his head time and time again. He sends him right, he sends him left, and that was the test for the rest of the stocks. Got him exactly where he wants him, and that looked a lot more like what you would expect from the MVD Juice matchup, but we cannot negate the fact Juice has one game. He can still take this game, send himself forward to that winner's semis, and send MVD packing.
Absolutely, yeah. Adaptations will have to be made here on the side of Juice. I mean, I would say that MVD adapted. I mean, he ultimately was just able to play his game without too much interruption from Juice just going in. I definitely saw less grabs from Juice, less bites. Overall, he wasn't able to land nearly as many aerials or get much started at all that game.
Yeah, there wasn't much that MVD would allow him the space to do. He's just covering so many options time and time again. MVD, when he finds that line, when he gets into his zone, it seems like an unstoppable force, but will he be able to be stopped? Juice has to do it here. He has to do it now, and he has to do it on Pokemon Stadium 2 with some OG music behind him. We going red and blue on the track.
Yeah. No, I think Juice has it. Like, honestly, I think he has it. I think that, you know, Juice just has those games sometimes. There's no jump for MVD. Oh, and he lands. He actually gets his combo from being in disadvantage.
Cypher to quick cancel to up tilt. Like,
man's insane. Man is insane. But no, I feel like Juice just does have those games during a set where he kind of just throws it. He's not playing like his usual self, but usually when it comes to the game 3, it's always something extremely close where both players end up playing well. So we'll see if it's going to be much of the same here. I love that he retreated, waited for MVD to throw out an unsafe option, had the punish with the forward tilt ready. And yeah, now we're back in this neutral. We're handling the bombs a lot better, and I think that the platforms and the more space that Juice has is actually working out better for him. So I could see why we win Town and City Game 1.
I love seeing Juice get that Will Smith smack to connect to people. It's one of my favorite tilts in the game. Big old glove just enlarging across somebody's face, and now we're seeing the bike be used against him.
Wow!
Perfect timing by MVD to punish that get up.
Yeah, no, Juice kind of kicking himself for that one. You could see in the player cam, it was more so of like a really, like, oh, really? Kind of like reaction there. That's 33%. Up throw to up tilt, still working at those rage percents. Pretty interesting stuff.
Seeing Snake's up throw was the most awkward thing ever. I'd never see that in my life.
Oh yeah, it's his 0% throw because you guarantee up tilt out of it.
Yes, looked clean, looked calculated, and there's a good contest to come out from Juice to try to get rid of MVD here, but the grenade blasts him right past, but now he's looking like Team Rocket because he's blasting off again.
So that was really smart from MVD. For those of you who don't know what happened, normally when his Snake is low, he'll C4 himself to get his up B back, so it's almost like a form of infinite recovery. But at that percent, it was too high. If Snake C4'd himself, he was dead. So he actually used the grenade, which does significantly less knockback to bring him back up. However, Juice is ready for it. He ends up losing the stock anyways, but valiant effort to make it back. You love seeing it, and that's the amount of experience coming out from MVD. Just let you know that he didn't come here to mess around, man.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen MVD throw a bracket or like just kind of be playful. This man comes out to get in that hype tunnel. He wants first, he wants the money, and you know, at the end of the day, he's gonna do what it takes to take it.
Yeah, he's gonna do it his way as well.
That man got a new house. He's trying to make rent.
Yeah, Juice definitely having to fight the good fight here. He does have Waft. I at least want to see him use it. Even if it's to take this stock, I would like to see him use it. And then just hands the last stock. Oh, this is tough. What kind of option? There's no way he just backed away and up air. Oh, God.
10 toes to the ceiling, and that's the same direction that Juice is going to clean up the game for MVD. It's a 2-1 on the scoreboard, and in very close form, MVD is able to edge out his competition in Juice. Great stuff there. Love to see what Juice brought to the table, though. I mean, the man was not lacking at all.
Dude. No, he wasn't lacking, but like I said, MVD is looking like the best player at this tournament right now. He's just playing the most crisp. His reads and follow-ups have been insane. I don't know which madman on earth would have thrown out that up air. To the average person, I feel like they would look at that and be like, dude, what are you tripping about? But that... Come on now.
You're like,
come on now.
If you saw what we saw, the lines, the trigonometry,
because it just looked so random. But no, he knew.
Right.
He knew it was gonna work.
Well,
it was a stupid option,
but he knew highlights of his craziness that worked, because there was a lot of it that went on in this set.
And that's guaranteed too. At that percent, down throw, up tilt, down throw, F tilt. Yeah, that's gonna work.
I loved that interaction there. Bypassing the back air with the waft. Will Smith, a little bit of a whiff in that 10 toes to the ceiling has been MVD tried and true. The way he's taking stocks with it, it just seems any way he puts his legs, you're gonna die.
Yeah, as you said before, man, I agree with you. I really don't think Juice really did too much wrong, but at the end of the day, he just got better players.